Alright guys, BLM here. It's the next morning. We're going to continue on for Red Dead. Let's go. I have about an hour till I have to go, so yeah. I'll try to record 2 episodes here. I have like an hour and 10 minutes if I want to be specific. Not what I meant to do.
Careful here. You sure about this? It's coming from this way. Okay. Let me out of that. We're high up here. You're telling me.
To be honest though, we might just go for one.
Drops down here.
And just make
Watch
this like a
yourself.
40 or so minute episode. I don't know, we'll see.
Watch out here. Watch your head here. Okay from here. Watch your step. It's real slippery. Stay close to the wall. Up this way. Gap here. That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John.
That looks ridiculous.
Damn, it's cold.
Yeah, not much to update on.
Let's keep moving then. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much to update on.
John, can you hear me?
It's funny that my, it looks like my,
Austin, you hear me?
I was right about my Heroes vs. Villains 2 video.
John,
That it was
where
going to
are
be
you?
like my second chance 2 video. It's just that it did like about 2,000 views better than that. Where like now it looks like it's pretty much stopped getting views. I mean, like I think it got like 100 views overnight, which compared to like the 2,000 it got one like what 2 nights ago. Like it's obviously a significant drop. Things are starting to stabilize a bit, which is fine. I my revenue for Sunday was my largest amount of revenue ever. So. I mean, not like it was that much, but
Thought I'd say
so,
this, but
that was my
see you, Arthur Morgan.
my most amount of views per day as well.
You don't look so good. I don't feel too good neither. Freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy. Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way. Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You alright?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out. You see that on the ridge?
Perfect.
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear. All right, John, come on. Let's get you on that horse.
Oh shit, did not mean to do that.
We'll get you out of here. Distract them, Arthur. Shout. Shoot. Do something. Arthur, distract them.
Trying to.
Keep them off.
Oh no. Well, that didn't work.
Look up there.
How annoying would it be if I pushed restart mission?
Shit. I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur. We're getting you out of here.
You're okay. Away from me.
Haha.
Horrible. Good work, Arthur.
Maybe you can?
Okay, let's get going before any more of these
No?
bastards show up.
Alright, fine, I guess.
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others. Ha!
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a
Ah,
fella
fuck off. No.
got bit by a dog. Died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
Yeah.
More coming down the hill.
Fuck.
Look out on the right. We got more wolves on the left. Aléjate de mí.
Fuck.
Get out. You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so. Jesus. You still with us, Marston? Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar. So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you?
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that... That's civilization.
I know. But west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
We've been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Okay.
So what now, Dutch? Get strong. We get
we wait. When the
Yeah,
storm breaks, we
we'll
move.
find those,
But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea.
Good morning.
Doesn't feel much warmer this morning.
So that's the one that Dutch is sleeping with, right?
We weren't there, Hosea.
I'm aware of that. And they shouldn't have been either.
Oh, we can't change nothing now. And the money's well hidden in Blackwater?
I believe so, and they don't even know we dumped it.
Oh, well, it can wait then.
Oh. Oh, that's first person? Oh, I didn't even realize that was first person. The touchpad button. Alright, so what do we want to do? I don't think there's any side quests available until chapter 2, right? What was that? Oh, that's just the camp. I'll see that one, I guess.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rapid. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
But
Wait a second.
Charles.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's fun. It's actually interesting
You're
replaying
gonna need something
this
to eat out
game,
there.
like this time for the actual story
Sword
itself,
and
because when
salt
during
off.
speedrun it was kind of weird.
Starving will be preferred.
But like now actually knowing, because like I felt like at the beginning of
I can't stay here listening to you two.
Red Dead
This
2
game
when I was
knows
playing it the
I'll
first time,
find
I
it.
didn't really
You can
fully
kill it.
understand everything that
You
was
need
going
to
on. Like I
rest,
didn't know who any
Charles.
of these characters were.
Think this is rest? Come along.
Like, but now like knowing who Charles is and knowing who like Pearson is and all these other people, it's like, and like Hosea and whatever. It's like I do think it makes
You take
it'll make
this.
this pretty interesting to
I can't use it,
replay.
and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use
Because like
gun.
even when I was
scare
replaying
off
Red
every
Dead, like I
animal
wasn't,
for miles
I'm doing
around.
the speed run. I wasn't like
Never too old to
really paying
learn.
attention to the story that much.
Imagine. Come on. This way.
And obviously I was missing the cutscenes. So.
How are you holding up, Charles?
Ah shit. Not what I meant to do.
I'm okay. Apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two.
I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
It's funny because Charles reminds me so much of fucking Connor. Just in the way he speaks and everything.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Hold.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something. There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
Nothing not. Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around.
So...
Keep down. Move quietly and slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Still find it funny this is a thing. It's like the Eagle Vision sort of ripoff.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods. Stop running. You're making too much noise.
Barely see this. Yeah, this is a mission I remember I hated. Both times I've played it before. Which was
Wait,
really
look.
dumb.
There they are. Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. Get good tension on the string before releasing. Just don't overdo it. You pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
Pretty good hunt there, boy. Okay, boy. Yeah. Ready to head back when you are.
Come on then, let's head back.
Alright.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
What?
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater?
Careful.
We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
That girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. Cut up here, off the trail.
You're okay, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fella with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack.
Oof. Oh, watch it.
He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys! Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Oh, and thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well!
Just drop it down in it.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one, did you? Dumped on the floor there.
Actually, I forgot how detailed this animation is. What the fuck?
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan.
It's not like AC fucking 3 where
They always said you were a butcher. You
all
know,
it
you
shows
could
like
trade
him
these,
crouching down
sell
and
these in pretty
there's
much
like
any
weird sound
town.
effects.
If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, our Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Okay. Oh shit, we're past 30 minutes already? Yeah, this will definitely be the only episode for today. I don't have enough time for another one. Since that's the case, might as well just go ahead and, oh, okay. Sure. Let's just go ahead and talk to everyone.
Stay alert there, Javier.
Arthur?
Oh, no. Oh, fuck off!
I thought you liked action.
I didn't realize that was the
Days on
mission.
lamb, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course. Shut up, Micah. I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. I fell, but when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party? Probably. That funny, huh? Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Colm O'Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Colm O'Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Alright, we'll end here. Next episode we'll go ahead and continue on, but for now, thank you for watching.